Okay, so we are again starting on the daily time frame on the silver chart. What we can see from yesterday was kind of a consolidating day. We didn't push either to the upside, either to the downside. So today is most likely to be some kind of a quick manipulation to the downside, like we are seeing at the moment. And from here on, I'm expecting a push to the upside, taking out that extreme over here for that fair value gap, as well as testing that fair value gap over here, maybe in the next few days. What we are seeing at the moment, I'm expecting to see that fair value gap here, which was inverted, to be respected and act as support for the price. If we, in some case, push below it and invert it again to the downside, then we can expect a bearish push. But until we are expecting it and it is used as a support, we will be looking only for a bullish price action. The 4-hour time frame, it kind of looks not that great. We have the first market structure shift down here, taking out that swing low with that big push to the downside and leaving behind that small fair value gap here on the 4-hour time frame, which at the moment is not tested, and we are still not sure what the market wants to do from over here. We are most likely expecting a bullish price action, but at the moment the 4-hour and the daily time frame are not aligned perfectly. We have that market structure shift over here, then a small consolidation over here, and break of structure over here, leaving behind that fair value gap here on the 4-hour time frame at the moment. We are currently making a very nice reaction from that fair value gap here on the 4-hour time frame, which have already once pushed the price to the upside, and it is reacting once more. So I am still expecting a bullish price action, and I will be looking only for buys at that point. So what we can see on the hourly time frame, we've taken out that swing low over here with that candle. Actually, no, let's mark it like that. We've taken that low over here, and then we made a very nice reaction from that 1-hour fair value gap as well in here. We took it out and closed a very nice bullish candle after it. So the hourly time frame for me, that was a manipulation, taking out those lows, and from over here I am expecting only a bullish push to the upside. But we're gonna use this silver chart as some manipulation for gold, and I'm going to look for a buy on gold since silver took out that low, which gold have failed to do so. Let's check out gold as well. The daily time frame, what we can see over here. Yesterday was kind of consolidating day. We tested that invert fair value gap and made a reaction from it. And I was expecting most likely to see a small push to the downside and from there on another push to the upside. But at the moment, we are not seeing that happening. What I'm expecting to see tested today is that fair value gap extreme over here, as well as that volume imbalance, which I was talking about yesterday. We've tested now the inverse fair value gap here again, and from here I'm again expecting, as well as on silver, a bullish reaction to the upside. We've make a break of structure below that swing low, leaving behind that fair value gap and that fair value gap here on the 4-hour time frame, as well as that big order book. So those will be our structures that might push the price again to the downside. But at the moment, on the bigger picture, we are bullish on the daily time frame. We are respecting that fair value gap here on the 4-hour time frame. So at the moment, I will be looking only for bullish scenarios. Here is the low that was taken out on silver, which at the moment is still not taken here on gold, and we are in that big order book zone over here, which I'm expecting to see a reaction from and a push to the upside, with the first target over here above the Asian session highs and in that zone over here, which on the 4-hour is that fair value gap extreme. So what I'm looking for is on the 15-minute chart some kind of a bullish momentum, maybe another candle here making a fair value gap to the upside, so we can see some kind of a reaction with the stop loss here and the first point of interest over here, and from there on we might even look for those extremes over here. That will be the idea for today. I am leaving behind a warm over here and waiting to see a fair value gap formed over here on the 15-minute chart, and from there on I will be looking to position myself. Euro on the daily time frame, what we can see, a very nice test of the inverse fair value gap, as well as this order book here on the daily time frame yesterday, and a very nice reaction to the upside, closing a bullish candle. So for today, we will be looking for that zone over here to be tested, and that will be my target for today. For our time frame, what we can see over here, we've made a push to the downside, made a market structure shift here, but we instantly inverted that fair value gap here on the 4-hour time frame, which for me is a sign of bullishness. And also we've made a fair value gap here for the upside, as well as that one over here, which at the moment is respected, and we are testing it. So from over here, I'm expecting that test and a push to the upside to be seen in the next hours. So the hourly time frame, what we can see, we've taken out Asia session lows. We've also tested some of those fair value gaps here on the hourly time frame. So from here, at any point, I'm expecting a nice push to the upside, which should lead us into those zones up here. I don't think I will have an entry for today since I'm looking for an SMT. So I'm expecting to see a sweep below London lows, which at the moment I don't think will be happening. If we push back to the London lows, that might be another day to the downside for euro, and I won't be looking for trade. So at the moment, I'll be waiting for the New York Open, see how the price will react from eventually pushing to the London lows or not. If we don't push to them, I don't have a trade. If we push to them, we might consider some kind of a bullish idea. Pound on the daily time frame, very nice push yesterday, as we were expecting to see. Taken that fair value gap extreme was taken out, as we were talking about yesterday. Next target for it will be those candles up here after that very nice bullish closure. We are expecting only a bullish price action from over here. We've tested that fair value gap and made a very nice push. The 4-hour time frame as well aligned as on the daily. We have that big fair value gap over here on the 4-hour time frame, as well as the small one over here, and a very nice reaction from them. So I'm expecting a very nice push to the upside to those extremes over there. The hourly time frame, what we can see here is we've taken out some of those fair value gaps was tested, and now we are making a very nice bullish push to the upside. So I'm expecting to see a push to the upside. Again, waiting for the New York Open. If we have a manipulation below London lows, I might consider something, but if we don't have one, I won't be looking for any trade. And double check on gold, what we can see, if that candle here forms a fair value gap like that, we'll have our entry set. That will be it for today's